Let's get the latest on over 100 children being killed by the Pakistan Taliban after they stormed a school in Peshawar. Munize Jahangir on the phone line with us. Munize, what's the latest information you have?
The latest information that we are getting from the government sources is that 84 children have been killed, and there are many more that are going to be injured. As rsGdwlfiSzg told you earlier, the Prime Minister and the Interior Minister have left for Peshawar. The Chief of Army Staff has also cut short his visit and has left for Peshawar. A 3-day mourning has been announced in Peshawar, and the Jamaat-e-Islami, which is in coalition government in the KPK, has said that this is worrisome, that area that was a high security zone, the terrorists could have entered this area, that they are going to have serious introspection within their government and see where are the loopholes regarding security. This is what we are hearing so far, and the situation on the ground is such that the operation is underway. We don't have much information on the operation. That information is confidential, and therefore security personnel are not telling us anything about that operation, except that there is a hostage situation that is continuing, and there's an operation underway inside the school compound.
Totally understandable that military operations are not being revealed publicly, but do we know a rough figure of how many people are still inside the school compound?
We have no idea of exactly how many children are inside the school compound, but other sources are telling us, teachers are telling us that there must be dozens of children still trapped inside the schools, that they have been taken hostage, and these are older children. As far as we understand, they are probably between the ages of 12 and 14.
Munize, again, to get an idea of this massacre of horrific proportions, we heard one of the children come out and I think he was in hospital. He was saying that the gunmen entered classroom by classroom and were firing indiscriminately.
Yes, absolutely. We are hearing these eyewitness accounts of the children as they are coming out. The children are obviously extremely stressed and traumatized, but they are relating stories of how gunmen have come in and indiscriminately fired at them. Some of the children also said that the teachers told them to duck down, and while they were ducking down, gunmen came and fired at them. Some of the children were actually led out by the army from a back gate. But these are all eyewitness accounts that we are hearing. There is not yet to emerge a clear picture of exactly how it happened. All we know is that 6 gunmen came in through a graveyard right next to the school, climbed over the wall. They were all wearing black almost like a black uniform, and out of them there were some who were suicide bombers. There was an explosion, a small explosion, followed by a big explosion.